guys. Welcome back. My name is SeriSparkles, and today I wanted to talk about my stash. I have been watching a lot of stash videos lately. I've kind of gone down a rabbit hole the last couple days, and I realized that I haven't filmed a stash video of my own. So that's what I'm doing today. I am doing this in kind of a WIP&Chat style / format, and I'm gonna put like photos of the kits on the screen. So just be watching, I guess, if you want to see, or if you haven't seen what I'm talking about, like an image, I'll have it on the screen as I'm going through them. But first I wanted to show you guys what I'm working on for my WIP part. This is called New Novel Notice. New Novel Notice by Fallon Gems. This is just the little sticker that I cut out. But this is the image here. And I'm like in this section right here. I'm working on the bench and some of the bookshelf right at the edge in that section. So this is what I'm working on. And I'll show you my accessories real quick, and then we'll get into my stash. So I'm using this Bijou Bliss tray. This is in the color Bug's Eye, and this was actually, I think, 2 or 3 years ago at this point. This was like a limited edition fall color, so she doesn't have this color anymore, but I really like this dark green. I thought it matched really well. My cover minder is, I can't remember where it's from, but it is just this cute little stack of books with the owl. I'm pretty sure this is Hedwig. This is my pen. I thought the colors matched really well with all the greens and blues and like the oranges from the books. This is from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. And then I'm using this trash minder. This is a cauldron from, I'm gonna tip it so you can see the colors, from Kevin's DP Pens. And then I'm using this washi. It's like just kind of a bookshelf washi from Amanda Michelle Designs. And my putty is cold brew, because I also felt like there could be a coffee shop here. So cold brew it is. Okay, let me like get sat and comfy, and then we'll talk about my stash. So I have my Gems Flow app open, so I can kind of go through all of them here. I have 29 kits in my stash that I have not started, and then this is my only WIP. So 30 total, including this guy. I'm just a one WIP at a time person. Like, yeah, I never have more than one going at a time, so it's not like multiple WIPs or anything. So the 29 are just the unstarted kits that I have stored away in my laundry room. I was thinking about doing the style of video where you get them all out and like show them, but that just sounded really daunting and like a lot of work to open them up, unravel them, show them, and then have to just roll them back up and put them in their boxes. I did not feel like doing that, so I'm gonna do it this style instead, where I just like pop up the photos on the screen of what I'm talking about. I don't have these in any particular order. I actually don't really know. Oh, I think they're in alphabetical order on Gems Flow, so I'll just stick with the alphabetical order. But my first one I have is called Bookshop Ghosts by Stephanie Marie. This is from Diamond Art Club. And this is one that I got recently. Actually, so I don't put down when I buy them, although I do have it down that I received this on December 4th, which is funny because that's my birthday. So maybe that's when I bought it. Maybe, oh, you know what? That could have been when I bought it. I might have bought it with my little birthday, like, percentage off that Diamond Art Club gives out. But anyway, I think this is really, really adorable. Obviously, this will be a good Halloween or like fall kit. With the vibes, just the fall vibes, and I think the Stephanie Marie art is really cute, and I'm looking forward to doing this one. I have a lot of fall kits. I feel like that's probably the most the aesthetic that I have the most of in my stash is like fall and Halloween. Not I mean, I love fall and I love Halloween, but it's not, I just feel like that those diamond paintings are like the cutest. But also, I feel like Diamond Art Club or just like any company has a lot of fall Halloween kits, period. And I mean, they must sell them. They must make the most money on fall and Halloween kits. That's all I can think, because they come out with a lot, like throughout the year. Anyway, moving on to my next one. My next one is Castle and Mountains by Roberto Nieto, I think is how you say it. This one is also from Diamond Art Club. And this one is clearly Howl's Moving Castle. And Howl's Moving Castle is one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies, if not the favorite. I don't know. Kiki's Delivery Service is also pretty high up there. But yeah, I really like this one. I've been pondering and thinking about maybe doing this one this spring, summer, just because it's a very good spring, summer vibes. It's funny because this weekend I'm actually going to one of those candlelight orchestra events, and it's all Studio Ghibli like music, like from the popular movies. So that's fitting the vibes. But anyway, I didn't write down like when I got this either. I don't really track that information. The only thing I've started tracking when I receive diamond paintings, because I've started doing that whole refresh your stash where you try to work on your oldest kits to get them out of your stash. And instead of like constantly having to look up like my order details, I've been trying to like record that. But this one doesn't have that. My next one that's in my stash is called Cat Comforts by Carissa Bug. This one's very cute. This one reminds me of me and my cat. I went a long period where I had really long purple hair, and I have a tabby cat. So when I bought this is kind of when I had my purple hair. So I felt like this was very much me and my cat cuddling. I haven't done it yet. I don't have purple hair anymore. Haven't had purple hair in a while, but I still very much relate to this kit, and I don't know when I'll ever work on this one, honestly. I think this one will just kind of be a spur in the moment kit when I feel like I want to work on it. For some reason, every time I'm like going through my stash to pick my next kit, this one's never like my first thought. I don't know why, because it's very cute. But yeah, I mean, I'll obviously work on this eventually, but I just haven't worked on it yet. But it's really cute. Okay, what's my next one? My next kit is, I love this kit. It's Cottagecore Witch from Rita Konya. This kit is amazing. It's one of those kits that just has a lot in it. So there's like a lot of subjects and objects, little things to diamond paint. And that's one of my favorite types of diamond paintings, is just the cluttery ones. This one is huge, and that's kind of the only reason why I haven't like done it yet, is it's a little big and it's a little daunting. But I think one of my goals is to do this one this year, late spring or early summer time, just because it's clearly like a late spring and early summer kit. But it's so pretty. And Rita Konya is one of my favorite artists to buy diamond paintings for. Like, I think her artwork translates pretty well into diamond paintings, and I've done many so far. So this one is definitely pretty high on my list. Okay, my next one is Cozy Cabin by Steve Reed. I really wanted to do this last year. I had this all planned out to work on this last like November, December, because it just kind of looks like a really late fall or early winter type vibe. And I'm a really seasonal diamond painter. I guess I should say that I'm pretty seasonal, so I like to like pick kits that match what's going on for the season. And I wanted to do that, but then last year I was able to get my hands on a really big Christmas kit, and I actually started that in November, and I still didn't get it done before Christmas because it was so big. And so I didn't work on this one, but I do plan on, well, okay, I say that, but I've already kind of planned my November month out because of like a certain book that's coming out at the end of October that I have a few kits for. Sarah J. Maas fans may know what I'm talking about. So I may not do this one this year either, but I really do want to do this. The only thing again is it's just a huge kit. So that's the only thing that kind of like, I kind of got a plan around this one because I know this one will take me at least a month, if not longer, to do. I'm not the fastest diamond painter, so when it comes to these really massive kits, I gotta like kind of plan around those. Oh, that's my cat wanting to go outside. All right, my next kit is called Echoes of the Moonlit Depth, and this one I don't have any artist information on. It is from Amazon, and it was a Christmas gift. The artist information must be on the box, so I'll put that somewhere on the screen when I get that information. But my favorite animals are killer whales, orcas. I have a tattoo of one. I'm going on a trip to the San Juans in September, and I plan on going on a boat watching excursion and hopefully seeing some in the wild. I've never seen one in the wild before. So anyway, I just really like this kit. This one I'm hoping to do sometime this year as well. Since it's a smaller Amazon kit, it won't take me much time at all. So it'll be like a good, maybe like in between season kits. Or like also when I work on really big kits, I like to then work on a smaller kit, kind of like as a palette cleanser in a way. So maybe this will be like a palette cleanser this year, but I love it so much. It's so pretty. My next one is actually one that I just got a couple weeks ago in a restock, and it is Fireworks Finale from Bonnie White. I also hope to work on this one this year. I've got a lot of kits I want to work on, and not a lot of time to do it. But clearly this one would be a really good one for the summer, especially for the 4th of July. Since it's a 4th of July scene with all the fireworks. I've done a Bonnie White before. I've done a Halloween one, and I think about that kit all the time. Like, I loved working on the kit. I love the final outcome of it. They're bigger kits, but they're not so massive that they're like, feel like a huge undertaking. And again, it's one of those kits where, and it doesn't seem like it, but it really is, where it's just cluttered full of stuff, and you're just like always working on something new in each section, and I love that. Okay, my next one is Flower Delivery from Yume Art, and this is, I have it written down, this is version 2. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, but Diamond Art Club came out with this kit, and accidentally, like, it was a version 1 because they like kind of released it too early. Like they didn't, I don't know, it was like a different rendering, not as good of a rendering in my opinion. So they came out with version 2, and that's the one that I grabbed. And again, it's a Kiki's delivery service, which is in Thai for one of my favorite Studio Ghiblis, like the Howl's Moving Castle one. But this one is also a massive kit with lots of confetti, and I just kind of got to be ready for it. I did the sister one of this, which was Under the Stairs, a couple years ago, and that was a big kit, and it was a lot of confetti, and I was definitely feeling burnout on that one. So I kind of got to be like ready for this one. However, I say that, and this kit is on my, so I make a goal to finish my top 3 like oldest kits in my stash, and this one is my second oldest kit. as of this year. So if I want to work on my goals, that means I need to work on it this year. And I don't know if I will. Okay, my next one is Ghost Cafe by Stephanie Marie, another cutie. This one is, I realize it's like a lot of ghosts and a witch, but this one is really screaming springtime vibes. I almost worked on this one like right now. I actually kind of had a little poll that I sent to my best friend, and this was one of the options, but she chose that she like voted on this one to work on. So that's what I did, but I almost started this one. And I don't know if I'll keep it now for next spring or work on it in the fall. It just kind of depends on the vibes, I guess, of what I'm feeling. But I think because of the color palette, it screams like springtime to me. Next on my list is Goddess of Night by Chrysabug. This one is one that I've had for a while. I actually honestly thought when I was looking up my 3 oldest kits that this was going to be one of them, but it wasn't yet, so I'm not sure when I got this. But I don't really have plans on working on this one anytime soon. Not that I don't like it, it's just not one that I immediately think of. I know that there's a Chrysabug event happening right now that I didn't realize was happening until after the fact, after I was already working on other kits. So I might save this one for the Chrysabug event next year if it's happening. My next one is another Rita Konya. It's Levitating Spell. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Another massive one though. So I don't know when I'll work on this one. This one is one of those kits that I know the end result is going to be beautiful, but there's a lot of brown with the bookshelves. And I just don't really love diamond painting a big brown kit. But I think that her green, minty green, and her blonde hair and the candles and stuff will help break it up. It's just another really big one. So I've just got to be in the mood to work on this one. But I do plan on doing it at some point, and you'll probably see when I do. My next one is so cute. This one is Light Meowgic by Dion Ong, I think is how you say it. I got this one a while ago, and I got this one mostly because I have a tabby cat, and it just reminded me of my tabby cat named Sally. And I just really love the oranges and purplies and just the vibe of this kit. I was hoping, and I haven't really seen anything, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Last year I participated in Claws and Paws, and if Claws and Paws is happening again this year, I will definitely do this kit for Claws and Paws. My next one is Lunar Witch's Lair by Runa Moretti. This one is also a newer one for me. I really liked it. I believe I got this on Black Friday. It was either Black Friday or Cyber Monday release. I just saw someone that I follow on Instagram actually was just working on this one and just finished it, and it's so pretty. So I definitely want to work on this one. I don't know if it'll be this year. It's very, again, Halloween-y type themed. So I think I would save it for fall Halloween time. But there's also so many other kits that I have that I want to do first. So yeah, we'll see when this gets done, but I eventually will definitely do it. I don't buy diamond paintings that I won't do. So it's not like I'm buying things and then we'll destash later or anything like that. I do all of my diamond paintings. It's just a matter of when I do them. Next one is Makeup Routine by Mrs. Butter D. I love the colors of this kit. These pastel purples and pinks and blues. Oh, and I also love doing makeup. So yeah, this one's a really good one. I need to work on this one. My next one is another cutie little guy. This is called Miko the Cat by Aristocati. This is another one from Amazon. So it's a small little snack size kit. And I do again, we'll probably save this for a little palette cleanser for after I finish like a big massive kit, but I do love it. It's so flipping cute. I just love the smugness on his face. It's adorable. My next one is called Peacock, and this one, I don't know where it's from. So I actually got this as a Secret Santa gift from my office. We do like Secret Santa every Christmas, and I got this one last Christmas, or no, it was the Christmas before, from my Secret Santa person. So I know that they got it probably from either Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Crafters Warehouse, and there's no artist information either. This is one I don't know when I'll do it or if I will ever, which I literally just said I do all of my kits that I buy. But I didn't buy this one, so this is not one that I would have chosen for myself, only because of the confetti. Like, peacocks in general just are confetti heavy nightmares, but I do want to do it because it was a gift, and it would be kind of fun to like do it and take it to work and show my coworker, like, look, I did the kit. Let's see, the other one I'm very excited about. This is also one that I just got, and I think I might actually kit it up next when I'm done with this one. But this one is called Pink Tail, from the artist Roast Cherry. But this is from a new to me company. This is from Preston Placed, and I discovered her from Diamond Paintings with Laura on her channel. She did a video doing like a wish list Wednesday video from this company, and I looked them up and really loved the artwork and the artists that they are working with, and I picked up a couple actually. So this is the first one, and I'm very excited. I opened them up and like looked at them, and the quality seems like pretty good, and I really just want to like really like test them out and do it, because if they have like, if the quality is there, I will definitely be getting more, because their artists that they're working with are awesome, and I really like the artwork on her website. My next one in my list here is Pumpkin Lighting by Claudia McKinney. This is so cute. Cute. Look at how adorable these little mice are. Oh. This, I think I really want to do this Halloween. This is my most like screaming Halloween kit that I have, with like the jack-o'-lantern and everything. Everything else is just kind of more fall vibes, but this one is Halloween. It's so cute. The only drawback that I have on this one are the really dark colors. I got this before I kind of like knew what I liked and disliked in diamond paintings, and one thing that I dislike is like super dark drab colors, like blacks and grays and browns. This one probably has a lot, but I still want to do it because the artwork is so freaking cute. Okay, my next one is Rainy Day Mermaid by Erica the Goober. This one, I think pretty much everyone and their mothers have either currently in their stash or have already done. This would be another great one for the fall. Yeah, I don't know what more to say about this one. It looks great, and someday I'll get this one done. Okay, my next one on my list here is, this is the next one from Preston Placed. This one is called Rest by the Pond by Anna Eyes. Now this one, when I opened it, did have a lot of confetti. But I kind of knew that going in, just based on the artwork. You can pretty much tell that this one is gonna have a lot of confetti. It's also a bigger kit too. This one is it's not huge. It's just 60 by 85 centimeter. It's big though. So this one is definitely one that I'm gonna need to like be ready to like do a big kit. But it's so pretty. I love the artwork, and I'm really looking forward to getting it done someday. It's like a cat running across my front lawn. I was wondering what it was doing. I think it's just playing. Anyway, my next one is called Spring Owlets by Bridget Voth, and this one is a Dreamer Designs kit, and it's adorable. This is another one that I had it up for my friend to vote on if I should work on it. Again, she chose this one, but I almost did it this spring. I've had this one in my stash for a little while, and I do want to get it done. But it's so spring, so I feel like it's gotta be a spring kit. But I think the owls are so cute. My next kit is Starlit Snow Owl by Artifae and Dreamer Designs. This one is obviously a very cute winter kit, and I will most likely do it this winter. It's a pretty small one, so it'd be another snack size. It's just a 15 by 15 centimeters, so little small one. I have come to the conclusion that I don't really like to do Christmas kits. I have done a few Christmas kits, and they're always so big and massive and just really riddled with confetti. And I love Christmas as a season, but I don't know what it is, but I just don't really like working on Christmas kits. I don't know why. So anyway, with that, I'm trying to lean more into just getting like winter themed kits, and this would be one of them. This is a good winter theme, and so I definitely plan on doing that sometime this December. Okay, my next kit here in my stash is called Under the Stars by Sarah Mustafa. This one is a fan art of Feyre and Rhysand in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Actually, this scene is from, I think this scene is from A Court of Wings and something. It's like, I know A Court of Thorns and Roses, and the rest of them I don't know the names of. But anyway, it's like this scene where they're, I don't need to explain it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But this one is really adorable. I've also seen this one completed, and it looks really pretty. And it's also one that I'm contemplating doing in November because of her next book coming out. Like, I just think it would be fun to work on an ACOTAR themed kit while reading and audiobooking the new ACOTAR book. With that, my next one is also an ACOTAR book, or ACOTAR themed. This one is Valaris by the artist Danielle Sullivan, and I got this from Diamond Artisan Shop. This is Valaris, the City of Starlight, and it would also be a really great one to work on during that November time where I'm listening or reading the book. So I have both of those tentatively. I am leaning towards doing the Valaris one. The Valaris kit is more widely, like, it's Valaris, which is like the whole city that the books are mostly based in, whereas the Under the Stars is a very specific scene in a book. And so I feel like when I'm reading the new book, it would be better to do like the more generalized Valaris themed one, but I might just do them both. Who knows? I might be crazy. And do both. We'll see. My next kit is Witch Bedroom by Mrs. Butterdy. And this one is actually my third oldest kit in my stash. So if I want to hit that goal, I would also need to work on this one this year, which is fine by me because it's an adorable kit. And I really like pink. And I love the pink monochrominess of this kit, and so I'm totally up for that. My next kit is another one that is very Halloween autumnal themed. This is called Witch's Cottage by Moonbound Studios, and it is flippin' cute. I have done a Moonbound Studios kit last year or the year before. That was really fun. That was Magnolia's Castle. And I really liked working on this one, and I know that I will really enjoy this one as well. I just gotta find a time to do it, but it's adorable. I love all the ghosts. All right, and then last but not least, this next one is called You Live in My Heart by Dion Ong, I think. Again, that's the same artist that does Light Meowgic. This one, I guess you could say, is like my only like rainy day kit. But this one's gonna sound a little morbid, but I actually got this kit because that cat, that little fluffy white cat, reminds me so much of my other cat, Oliver. And I could put up a photo of him. And I'm keeping this as his RIP kit. He is old. He has heart problems. He is not going to be on this earth forever. So I'm keeping this as kind of like when he passes the Rainbow Bridge, it's going to be like my little commemorative. And I probably won't do it right away because I'm going to be very upset, but eventually I'm going to do it. So I'm really saving that. That one actually, honestly, is probably my oldest kit in my collection, but I'm saving that for when that time comes. Which sounds really morbid when I say it out loud, but it's like, it also kind of brings me a little bit of comfort. Like, I know he'll be in a better place, even though we'll be sad for a while because obviously it's hard to lose a pet, but it'll be a really nice, I feel like a nice therapeutic like way to remember him by. That, my friends, is all of my kits in my stash. Did you like them? Do you guys share some of the same kits as me? Have you worked on some of these? Let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of style of video where it's more like a WIP&Chat with like the photos. I know it's nice to see kits before they're done, like in previews, but I really didn't feel like opening 29 kits and then having to put them away. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my stash. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.